and silly string.
So let's get show started.
Girl, you know you're beautiful. I used to tell you all the time, but when you let your head down, it still drives me crazy.
Sunmore, Georgia are saying thank you to first responders for keeping them safe. Calvary First Baptist Tunnel Hill dedicated its service Sunday morning to the emergency response personnel in the community. Church members recognize different first responders, from firefighters to law enforcement to EMC workers. They sang patriotic songs, recited the Pledge of Allegiance, and held a special lunch for the service. Even some law enforcement officers spoke, thanking the church members for their recognition. Now to weather.
Weather, sunny, highs in the 60s to mid-70s, light winds. Tonight, mostly cloudy, lows in the 40 to lower 50s, light winds. Thursday, mostly cloudy with a 40% chance of showers and highs in the upper 50s to lower 70s, southwest, 10 miles per hour or less. Thursday night, partly cloudy, 20% chance of showers. In the evening, lows in the lower 50s, light winds. Now the World News, Matthew.
Junko Tabei, the first woman to climb the world's highest peak, has died at the age of 77. Tabei reached the 29,000-foot summit of Mount Everest in 1975. She was 35 at the time. She died on Thursday at a hospital outside of Tokyo. She was diagnosed with cancer 4 years ago, but that did not stop her mountaineering. It's said her milestones went beyond Mount Everest in 1992. The Japanese climber conquered the so-called 7 summits, becoming the first woman to scale the highest mountains on 7 continents. The 7 summits comprise Kilimanjaro, Denali, Elbrus, Aconcagua, Carstensis Pyramid, Vinson, and Everest. Her last climb was Japan's Mount Fuji with a group of high school students in 2011. According to Japan's state broadcaster, NHK, World Fact of the Day in 2009, Josh Muzinski used his Visa to buy cigarettes. Due to a Visa glitch, he was charged over $23 quadrillion. To be exact, 23 quadrillion, 148 trillion, 855 billion, 308 million, 184,500. That's all for World News, not our PSA.
Hi, I'm Sharon. You know, it's been a few years since I rode on one of these, but I remember in all the years I took the bus to school, we were lucky. We never had an emergency where we had to evacuate the bus. Still, we were ready. We knew that crashes do happen on the road, so we practiced emergency evacuations, and we knew what to do if there was trouble. Now, traveling by school bus is very safe, but the unexpected can happen, and I want you kids to be ready if it does, and that's what we'll talk about today. I know that you ride different kinds of buses, so we'll look at several of them, and several kinds of exits, including doors, windows, and even roof hatches. We'll see how to use them and when to use them.
Welcome to sports. Hi, Matthew.
I'm Teddy.
A Georgia teenager has survived a life-threatening head injury on the soccer pitch that put him in a coma. And when he woke up, he was only speaking fluent Spanish. Ruben Nesmo, a 16-year-old goalkeeper at Brookwood High School, was kicked in the head weeks ago diving for a loose ball, his 3rd concussion. He stopped breathing and was in a coma for 3 days. When he woke up, he couldn't speak English, but he was able to speak fluent Spanish, a language he could not speak before. The teen told WSB Radio in Georgia he thinks maybe he picked it up from his friends and his brother. As his ability to speak English returned, his Spanish fluency faded out. Although he continues to speak Spanish, poor guy. Stephen Hauschka needed only to kick a 27-yard field goal to give the Seattle Seahawks an overtime victory over Arizona. Chandler Catanzaro's only had to hit a 24-yard field goal to give the Cardinals a win. Such kicks are often called automatic. They aren't. Hauschka's kick was wide left with 7 seconds left after Catanzaro booted one off the left upright. and the game between the two teams that have dominated the NFC West in recent years ended in a 6-6 tie. Teddy, do you think you could kick a 30-yard field goal?
Yeah, I can definitely.
Dude, definitely.
Yeah.
Dude. Anyways, that's all for sports. Now lunch, Hannah.
For lunch, line 1 is hot dog, baked potato rounds, coleslaw, fresh baby carrots, fresh oranges. Line 2 is meatball sub, baked waffle fries, baby carrots, applesauce. Tomorrow's breakfast in line 1 is omelet biscuit. Tomorrow's breakfast in line 2 is breakfast burrito. That's all for lunch and breakfast. Now to local news.
A girl somewhere with eyes so blue, you know a call just won't do. So here I am on Highway 45. First girl to get me.
There is a $1,000 fine for using or selling silly string in Hollywood on Halloween. The prank product has been banned in Hollywood since 2004 after thousands of bored people would buy it on the streets of Hollywood from illegal vendors and vandalize the streets.
The city ordinance calls for a maximum of $1,000 fine and or 6 months in jail for use, possession, sale, or distribution of silly string in Hollywood from 12:01 a.m. on October 31st to 12 p.m. on November 1st. Now to our sponsors.
All right, listen up. Out on that field today, you will be ready for anything. And I want you to always remember, this is the greatest team you will ever be part of.
There's important work to be done. And only some able to do it. Can you make the cut?
For today's announcements,
We still have the email for any videos or pictures you would like to be put on Cbtv.
this week is the last week, 1st October. The class that gets the most socks goes to lunch early. Seniors are in lead with 48, juniors are in second with 32, sophomores have 31, and freshmen have 0.
There is a haunted forest off Highway 294 on October 29th.
Cheerleaders are still selling shirts.
CVHS Car Show is October 29th at 2 p.m. till 5 p.m. It is $20 entrance fee. All the proceeds go to the senior trip.
Happy birthday to Tatum Raper and Lauren Brackett.
That's not all we have for today's show. Alexa, tell me a joke.
She didn't hear you.
What did the school say to the playground about the first day of school? I'll be there with bells on.
That's all we have for today's show.
So see you tomorrow on CBTV News at 9.